Good day, everyone. Hello. Here we are at the final week of the product management program. So we'll be discussing about the last part, which is validation, iteration, and job readiness. So by the end of this program, I hope you guys understand what all this means. What is product validation? Validation means checking if your solution is actually working. Yeah, you have to check if your solution is actually working, not just working on a solution that is not working. So that is validation. It also means, are we solving the right problem in the right way? Because most PMs got to experience that the reason they are not getting the right solution is because they didn't solve the problem the right way. So you have to validate to know whether you are solving the right problem in the right way, or you are solving the right problem in the wrong way. So that is validation. Why validation is important? It prevents building useless future. That's true. So if you validate your product, it will help you, it will prevent you from building the useless future. It will save time and cost. You don't waste time. Maybe after you wasted your time done with the product, then you find out you are not solving the right problem in the right way, and you have already wasted your time. So it saves time and cost. Improves product confidence. Yeah, because you'll be confident on what you are building actually. What can be validated without code? So number one, problem understanding. You need to understand the problem very well. This is very important in every product you are trying to work on. It's very important. You need to understand the problem very well, because I have said before, if you understand the problem, it's just as if you have solved 50% of the solution. So you need to understand the problem very well. Number two, you need to understand your user needs. What does your user needs actually? Because whatever you are doing is in favorable of your user. So you are not building for yourself, you are building for your target users. So understand what your user needs, what will favor them. Future usefulness. So how to make the future useful? User flow. Simple validation methods. Talking to users. You can validate your product by just talking to users. Maybe so you can just talk to the users and you understand what's actually going on. Asking clear questions. So if you ask clear questions, you get good feedback. So that's also another way of validating your product. Review assumptions. So you need to review your assumptions. Testing prototype flow. So you can validate your product through by testing the prototype, how the prototype flows. Feedback versus opinion. Feedback is based on use and experience. Feedback is based on use and experience. So when the user use the product and whatever he experiences, that's the feedback he will give you. I like this product too, but I'm finding it hard to do so. So opinion is personal preference. It's just something personal. So PMs patronize feedback because feedback is the right thing you need to know. If you notice, even in Play Store or App Store, they always say like rate the app. So when you click on the rate the app, they always try to drop a feedback. So that's how some PMs take their feedback. Iteration explained. Iteration, improving based on learning. So iteration means improving your product based on what you learn from your users. No product is perfect in the first version. Yes, There's no product that can be built in the first version and you say it's perfect. It's perfect. You can't add anything. There will be no error. No, it's impossible. So iteration continues. You have to continue iterating the product. You have to continue improving based on what you learn from your users. Iterating your PRD. Update assumptions. Improve personnel. You have to update what you assume. Number two, improve your personnels. Improve it because it will really help you. You really need it. Adjust MVP scope. Refine goals and metric. That is the way of iterating your PRD. Measuring success. Are goals still realistic? Do metrics reflect value? What will success look like in reality? So you have to think, how will the success look like in reality? What will be the outcome? How will it look like? Common beginner mistakes. Most product managers usually make these mistakes actually. Falling in love with features. Maybe you design this, it's beautiful, wow, but that is not the right solution. But you don't want to change it because you like it. No, don't do so. Never fall in love with your solution. Take note. Number two, ignoring negative feedback. So you have to ignore any feedback that's negative. Maybe you find out the feedback, like what the guy is saying that you tested it's not what you find out. The guy just give you a negative feedback. Maybe he's jealous or a rival or a competitor. So just ignore the feedback, that feedback. Overbuilding MVP. Don't overbuild your MVP. Don't. Presenting your products clearly. Explain the problem first, then the user, then the solution, then why it matters. This is how to explain your product whenever you are presenting. First, the problem, so that make sure they understand the problem, what you are working on. Then make sure they understand the people who are affected with this problem. Then make them understand your solution, maybe the prototype or either anyone you do, but the prototype actually. Then why it matters. Why are you guys doing this? What leads you guys to do this? Explaining your PRD like a product manager. Speak clearly, not technically. Show your thinking process, because it's very important. You have to show your thinking process, because what they actually look as a product manager is how you think. It's very important. It's how you think. So show them your thinking process. Explain trade-offs. Always try to explain your trade-offs. Turning this project into a portfolio. Your PRD is your portfolio. Show evolution and iteration. Focus on decision, not tools. So always focus on the decision you make, not the tools you use. Make sure you take notes. Job readiness mindset. PM interviews, test thinking. As I said before, your thinking is very important as a product manager, because whatever they do, what they make sure they do, the PMs do in interviews, they test your thinking, not memorization. No, how you think, not that you go and memorize that. No, this what make me do this. What make you think for you to do so? So it's very important. Clarity beats confidence. Structure beats speed. So take note. How to talk about this project in interviews. What problem did you work on? Why is it important? Maybe if you are the one questioning, you are the one interviewing like a product manager. So what to make sure you talk about? What problem did you work on? So the guy will discuss the problem he worked on. Why is the problem important? Because you have to know why is it important. You have to defend it and prove it, that for you to know that this product, this problem is working on. It's very important. If you didn't do this, so will happen. Maybe the company might collapse. So you have to make sure to explain. What decisions did you make? What was the decision you make? What will you improve? So that's what you need to ask if you are the one interviewing. What recruiters look for: problem solving ability, the ability to solve problem. If you go to any tech foundation today or anything, what most things they look for is problem solving, problem solving. The ability for you to solve problem, whereby when you face challenges, how you tackle it and solve it alone. So you need someone who can think. So you have to change your thinking method for you to be able to solve problem. Communication skills is very important. Whenever you have a problem, communicate. That is it. Communicate is very important, because you don't know from the people you are communicating with, just maybe from their story you might drive your solution. You didn't know. Structured thinking. You must be Your thinking must be structured whenever you are thinking. Collaboration. So collaborate with people. Closing message: this is the beginning, not the end. So don't think product management is already done. Yeah, just keep practicing, keep improving. You can even learn beyond what you have done, so that you can be good in product management. So thank you for being part of ProdNova Incorporations. So we are likely thankful to have you guys here. So thank you guys.